Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Man of Speed. Today I bring to you my first video, because I know many of you are wondering what's going on. Like in the Discord, I made a Discord post that was very bad grammar, half asleep, about joining my alliance. Well, as you can see, my alliance has been growing quite some size. I started with just me, VFang, and VFang's BFF, We Bad. Clouds joined, Gon joined, Cuddles joined, Dutch's Winds joined, Blue-Eyed Cat joined, Apollo joined, and we have a few other people going to be joining here soon. I started with no treasury, and we've managed to build up a treasury. This is only within a few weeks of work, like 3 weeks. We can hold 21 members. We have Mr. Aura, who's gonna be coming back. He went to go visit one of my friends' alliances. That's good. But the real question is, why? Why am I making this video? Well, that's the thing, right? We're making this video because we ran into an issue. I ran into an issue with Nexus 2 years ago. Not we, but me. They bullied me. I had my name as Jericho Sucks for the longest time, and I knew I couldn't make a YouTube video with my name of being Jericho Sucks. Nexus right now thinks I have changed my name because Jericho has passed away in IRL, but they only don't realize the fact that I only changed my name because I wanted to make this public empire. So I couldn't keep a name that dissed their alliance, and I want to make this an actual honorable war. This guy, for example, I don't know why he changed his name to VFang's BFF. I think he has something out against VFang, so that will be something to play off in the future. But currently, I'm holding 52,000 troops on a level 60 account. I'm currently making 111k food, and I have the Baker level 8, the Woodkeeper level, the Keep level 4, the Stables level 3, 52,000 rubies, Stronghold level 2, a Greenhouse level 17, which I don't have the stuff upgraded yet. We look at my generals. I'm preparing this account just for something stupid. I've actually upgraded my generals today. They were all level 10s. I got this one to level 20 today. It was level 0 when I started. We got Horatio to level 20. And having almost a 1,000 size wall on a level 60 account is actually good, because normally you don't have almost a 1,000 size wall. Having a wall, almost a 907, almost 1,000, is really good. Generals on this account unlocked. So if we go look at my defense general, just from being level 60, is actually pretty good. So, and for other generals, you can get nice defense generals. But this general right here, 90, 90, and then 65. That's actually really good for defending against players as a level 60. I don't have my defense set up yet because I have to get more defense tools, but I'm currently with the 74% moat. It's not bad at all, since we only have moat level 1. We can't get moat level 2 until we're level 65, which is coming soon. I currently got all the rewards for Sam's. I'm not going for top. Normally I would go try to get my most. My lines haven't even started hitting yet, so normally I try to get more than that for Sam's. My account right now is ranked number 3 of all the levels, from level 650 to level 69. Is ranked number 3. This person is dead, so technically I'm the second biggest account for level 60s. Forsaken is at 1.4 million might points, and is a spender. Because look, Castle, this is level 1, has outposts. My account has no outpost, and I've just started building up the fire, ice, and sand. I didn't have any of those until a week ago. So that being said, I have 52,000 PO. That's a lot of PO for this account. I'm not trying to over-exaggerate my account and talk about my account. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty about Nexus. What's up with why I want to go to war with Nexus so bad? Well, we all know that I told you I've had a grudge against Nexus for a couple years. So we get into the nitty-gritty. This is Nexus. This is one of the Nexus alliances I'm going to go to war with. They're bringing players in for a war, because They brought Laura 1015 in. That's new. That's something big that they didn't have last time. She or he's gonna be protecting them big time. So now that we know they brought players in for a war, which is not right. And then we have this line, this Nexus Alliance. This guy got wiped the other day. Like he got like 400-some-thousand troops taken off his castle, which was hilarious. This person got wiped too by one of my alliance members. He wiped that person. It's just a little. We have a few hits going back and forth right now, but this alliance is also huge. And they're a PvE alliance. But what they did was when I first started joining, me and my brother actually joined the alliance. I'm not gonna go over the original name of my account because first of all, that will give them information on who I am because they don't know who I am at the moment. But basically, my brother got into an argument with one of them, so they kicked him out of the alliance. So then he logged my account and continued the argument on my account. So they kicked him out. They didn't want him in the alliance, knowing that they thought that I was him and that it was all one player. They thought we were the same player, but we weren't. He just logged my account. So then they went and they bad-mouthed us to a bunch of them. And so we couldn't join the alliance. The only time we could make an alliance was if we created our own. So my brother ended up quitting the game because he couldn't take it anymore. Games, they would always declare on us. They even made a guy named Texas Gamer. He decided to war against Nexus, and so he has to be leader, so he can donate alliance stuff to the tribute. And he actually wanted to enslave us in the alliance. Told us we left the alliance that they would instantly start attacking us. So they even tried to take over our own alliance from us one time. They wouldn't just leave us alone. And then they wondered why I came back, and I'm just sitting here ready to go to war with them. Well, the thing is, I'm not trying to war nobody. I'm not a war man, but this has gone too far. Nexus has taken that one argument way too far. They've managed to make my brother quit. It made me almost quit. I quit for like 6 months because I had some life stuff going on. So the point of this video was to say that we got to be aware of the alliances, what they do, and Nexus is one of them. Nexus has bullied players and gotten away with it for way too long. So it's time that someone stands up and says, we're done. And that person is going to be me. I'm going to stand up and tell them, you can't do this to people. Like, first of all, that's not how the game works. You can't just sit here, bully people, and be like, oh, we're a PvE alliance. You can't declare on us. No. Secondly, I don't appreciate how they treated people in general. Like, they do stupid things that get, like, they expect that if one of their members attacks an alliance, that they don't get any retaliations against them. And, well, that's not how it works. If one of your members attacks an alliance, yes, they have every right to retaliate. It does not matter what you do, that person has retaliation rights. So, well, they didn't believe that. They sent a bunch of crime mail to one of my friends, and he wiped 400,000 troops off of that thing. So, and then they were questioning me, saying because I told them I'm going to be declaring. I gave them a fair warning. So now they're trying to tell me when to declare and everything. So I told them, like, no, that's not how this school works. If I'm ready to declare, I'll declare. But until then, I'm giving you guys grace because you guys lost a member of your alliance. Like, that's fair. Like, I'm not going to sit here and declare just to declare. I'm going to give you grace because you guys did just lose a member of your alliance to passing in IRL. He passed it in real life. So, and he was the one that started Nexus. So I'm giving him a couple weeks of grace because I do feel sympathy for that. I mean, not everyone here lost someone. I didn't lose someone recently, so I mean, like, I get that they're grieving. So I basically decided that, I'm gonna give them grace period, and while I'm giving them grace, they can either change their ways and maybe we won't go to war, or we'll just go to war and I'll have fun with it because I'm ready to go to war. I don't mind going to war. So I don't mind going to war with them, but at the end of the day, I just want them to change their ways, like to change how they treat people, because it's what they do to people isn't fair to the people who they're doing it to. I think that if they would just treat people the way they think that they want to be treated, that they would be better off. And maybe people won't have such a big problem with them all the time. and maybe they might get along with some other alliances instead of just being like, "Ooh, yippee-ki-yay, I'm the best of the best." You know, it's not really how it works. Yeah, so basically, they treat people with disrespect, and they bully players, but then they expect to, you know, get away with it just like that. And my alliance ain't gonna let that slide. This alliance I've created for myself has a few players joining next month that'll be able to take out Nexus in general, and we might not stop until they quit, because at the end of the day, what they did was downright wrong to players, and we are not gonna let that slide as an alliance. This alliance right here will be the end of them. Our biggest player right now is Clouds, but whenever next month we're having players that are joining that are 5 times his size. So we're gonna take them out. And if you guys want to join in, I have 12 spots available for anyone who wants to join in and fight the war. I mean, or if you just want to join in and watch and be on bird, I'm fine with that too.